Hey guys, back in the basement again. Guys, I just want to take you back just a little bit, right? Let me take you back to around 1985. 85 was a good year for me. I was around the age of 10. I remember those times. My football team won the Super Bowl. Shout out to the Chicago Bears. But during that time, there was a heightened search, um, I guess we can call it, right? A heightened time for a certain doll called Cabbage Patch Dolls, right? It was a real famous doll that you could buy them, adopt them, name them. You could send in the paperwork and they will send you back a birth certificate. I remember family members, female family members of mine, having these dolls. Even some adults, I remember getting those and keeping them because they knew they was going to be a collector's item someday. I remember those, the little chubby faces with the dimples and the hair and a different dress, right? I remember seeing the commercials. They was in a head of cabbage and the head of cabbage opening up and you would see the baby Cabbage Patch doll. Well, during that heightened time for them dolls and those years for those collectible dolls, Top started producing a card called the Garbage Pail Kids, right? And it was kind of a spoof or a spin-off from the Cabbage Patch Doll. That's what it was. That's where it came from. That's where it got its idea from, its thought process on these cards. And it, like I said, it was a spoof, right? And so the spoof kind of touched into certain things that was going on in society, certain things that were just going on in the world, certain famous people, famous characters, famous actors and individuals. And so it gave young boys the opportunity to kind of have something, right? I mean, it went as far as making a animated TV series back in 87, you know? Not only that, they made a movie as well. Now, it didn't do well. It wasn't one of those movies that you, I guess, would, going to win no award from like that. But it was still kind of funny, right? Some corny thing they just came up with. But I know that it was so controversial with these cards to the point they was banned in certain schools around the other states, right? You know, and one of the reasons why they was banned is because they was a distraction in the classroom. I remember having my binder and sticking my stickers on my binder on my lunchbox, different stuff like that. And if you always looked on the back, they would have like you could use the cards still because you could put them together and make it like a puzzle. I go even far. Not only banned in schools here, but you can still get them and have them. But they was banned in Mexico. Now, probably back in 2003, they tried to re-release them again. I don't think it went over as well as it did back in the days. But if you could find like some of the original series, you got something. They do hold its value. So back in 2015, the 30th anniversary series came out from Topps. Like I said, they try to re-release again because they released them back again in about, I'm sorry, about 2003. But then there was another re-release in 2015 of the 30-year anniversary. The reason I bring this up is because, like I said before, my wife and I went to the flea market. And I like to go to the flea market because, you find all type of unique things. You find, my action figures, Funko Pop, collectibles, records, albums, different little unique things. Local vendors will be there with some of their foods or seasoning or trinkets and different stuff like that. So while we was there, I got the opportunity to find somebody who was selling some of the original series Garbage Pail Kids. And like I show you, I have them here. I have them here. Now, I haven't opened them yet. But you know what I wanted to do? I'm going to open them. I'm not worried about keeping them in a pack or nothing like that. This doesn't matter to me because they still have some value, even I open it out of the pack, right? But I want to present this with you guys and have a moment, right? A flashback moment for some of you guys. Y'all relate because I'm sure some of the fellas, I didn't know too many young ladies was girls that was into the Garbage Pail Kids. I'm sure that there was a few, but not as many as probably the boys. But as you can see, I'm a collector. I got all my action figures behind me and stuff like that. Over there in my closet area, right here behind me in my basement, bookshelves full of Funko Pops. Also, if you look over beside me, you'll see some albums. I collect vinyl. So I'm somewhat of a collector anyway. But I just wanted to take this moment right now with you guys and share these with you and give you some type of what we call a vintage moment. With that being said, let's go. Let's go ahead and crack them open. Let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. Now it's got some gum in here. All right, Jesus Christ. I had an idea. It was gonna do that. I don't think it's nothing we do. I just want you to see this gum. That's what they always have the gum in there. It always did that. But unfortunately, the gum has kind of messed up my car. Blazing Blank is who it is. Blazing Blake. Who else we got on? So it's only 5 cards in each one. All right. Well, shit, this ain't even 5 cards. 4. 5 stickers. Supposed to be 5 stickers and 1 stick of bubble gum. Hooked Howie. We have Ill Jill. God damn. Amila Airhead. And of course, it's Blake guy. He's kind of beat up because that gum was on top of it. That's how it is. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got in here. This gum is a piece of work. I'll put that over there. Manny Eater. Chop Check. And Waxy Wendy. Now, like I said, some of these cards are a little beat up because they've been in the pack for a long time. It is what it is, right? And I remember this. Oh, so maybe there is. Drippy Debbie. So this is what you always get, like a checklist, right? Y'all see it? Get like a checklist for what cards you got, so you'll know. Yeah, there is 5 cards in here, but it's like stuck together. Fruity Rudy. All right, so we have those 2 packs that I just opened. And I assume these packs of cards are probably the same way. Right? I'll tell you this. I'm not even gonna open all of them. But I'm gonna open a couple of them. I'm gonna open a couple of them with you guys so y'all guys can get the opportunity to see it. Now, these I ain't gonna worry about. These are like the free ones. Right? Like I said, I got now I got 10 packs left to go. And I'm gonna open 2 packs. I'm gonna open 2 packs. I'm gonna open one from the bottom and the one on the top. And I'm gonna save the rest. I might set these. $15 a pack. Who knows? Somebody may give me something for them. So I'm gonna leave these sealed. I'm gonna leave these 8 sealed. I'm gonna open these 2 packs. Let's see what we got in these 2 packs. But guys, I just wanted to share this moment with you. Give you type of a flashback, right? What we got? Okay, now these are not too bad. This card not too bad. Spray Wade. Condo Mini. Dottie Dribbler. Lazy Lou. And last but certainly not least, Defaced. See it? All right, let's open this last pack. Let's see what we got in this last pack of cards we got. Okay, what we got here? What we got here? Yeah, that gum's kind of beat up. Luke Puke. Fred Thread. Look at this. Terry Cloth. Used to be on call Defacer as well. I have some value because that's a okay, let's see that. What's that say? Gene Machine. Like Trap Jaw from He-Man. And Edible Ernie. Jesus Christ. So there you go. So those are the 2 packs from series number 5, I believe it is. Isn't it 5? Yeah, series 5. And there's a total of 15 series that came out. So I have these 4 packs that I did open. And what I will do with these, I'm going to put these guys in one of them sleeves that, we keep baseball cards in to keep these guys fresh and preserve as much as possible. Now, like I said, some of these, that gum got a hold to them, the packs of gum, and kind of stain them and put a little something on them, but who knows? Somebody still may find value in them. But I just wanted to share these with you guys. It was something that I did today. Found at the flea market. So I just want to share with some of you guys, give you guys a brief moment going back to your childhood. Now, some of you guys may be too young for this. You have no idea what Garbage Pail Kids is, and I'm sorry that you missed the trend of the Garbage Pail Kids, because you sure missed it alike. But I remember, like I said, putting these things on my binder, my mug in my lunchbox, as well as my lunchbox. I remember doing these, putting them on desks. Teachers hated that, putting it on desks, because it was hard to get off once they've been on there for a minute. So I remember doing all this. It was fun. It was exciting. Opening packs up, seeing what you're going to get, who you're going to get, and of course we do them like we do other trading cards. If I already have it, I already got a duplicate of it. I would trade it with other people and hopefully get something that I don't already have, or trying to, get an extra one, because so you can put it on your binders or something like that. And sometimes that's what we also did. Like anytime I put them on our coolers, our binders, stuff like that, I already had one. So I said, just keep it. And so we did them like that. And I remember back in the days, we had the little basketball, our baseball sleeves, and just kept them in there and trade them and go like that. That's some of the things I used to do when I was a kid. Back, like I said, in 85, I was about 10 years old, 9 or 10, going on 10. But with that being said, I was just glad I was able to share these moments with you guys. Hopefully it took you back a little bit when you see these things. Hopefully it does. But if not, hey, it's all good too. But I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm going to catch you beautiful people on the next one. Right on.